Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am want to just talk about just the Super Bowl. Just the Super Bowl alone. You have two 14-3 teams, literally the best two football teams of the whole year. Sometimes you have Super Bowl where it's uneven and you just get hot in the playoffs when it's needed. But both teams has been generally good this year. You have the Philadelphia Eagles, who was a subpar team that lost to Tampa Bay last year, but now they became the powerhouse. You have Jalen Hurts, who was quarterback for Alabama and also a quarterback for Oklahoma, who has drastically improved as a quarterback, and he is a premier football player now. And then you have Patrick Mahomes, who just picked up a new MVP. And he is a legend in his time, which is probably going down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to do it. He has the potential to. Nobody could beat Tom Brady, but I think Patrick Mahomes gonna do pretty good for himself. This matchup is a good matchup. The Eagles is a run and play action team with a strong defense, and led by Jalen Hurts, who can get you with the speed. Then you have Patrick Mahomes, who can dissect any defense. He can play different coverage. He can do the RPO. He can just do things that normal people can't do. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Chiefs can win, but I won't be surprised Philadelphia wins. The Chiefs don't have all the offensive weapons. They kind of hurt, as most people are. But you have Patrick Mahomes, who can make anybody a superstar. We're going to see. And then everybody, the Chiefs defense is not the best, but they're much better than what it was last year. They can actually stop you a little bit. And that's going to be important. The keys to victory for the Chiefs: do your game plan, air that thing out, and make the Eagles defeat you in the air, and then fool them with your running game and your running backs in the outfield. In the back. Keys to victory for the Eagles: run the freaking ball, run the ball down their throats, play action to take them off their toes. I hope it's a close game, and I hope the Chiefs will win. I think they season. You got Patrick Mahomes, who they say without Tyreek Hill wasn't going to be nothing, or wasn't going to even make the playoffs, and here they are with the best record than their Super Bowl year, I believe. Who did more with less than he ever did. So you got that going on. I think it'll be more of a 19-17 game. I don't think it's an air out type of game. If the Chiefs can put that defense and put a little bit of pressure, because the truth be told, the Eagles have just pretty much beaten everybody. But part of their schedules was soft. Part of their schedule was a very soft schedule. I don't care what you say. They had a soft schedule, and then they just dominated. But Houston Texans show you the recipe. They cannot stop the run as good as other teams. If you run it down their throats, with some play action on top of it, they can be beaten. And the Eagles don't know how to play from behind. If you get a 2-touchdown score on them, Jalen Hurts is not a gunslinger where he just gonna air it out and beat you with his arm. It's a combination of him being mobile and throwing the ball and running. That's his strength. And they play with a lead much better than playing offense. The Chiefs have played behind most of the year, or it's been very competitive. And the Chiefs' schedule has been hard, much harder than the year before. So if there's a team that can win the Super Bowl this year, it is the Kansas City Chiefs, because that year they won against the 49ers, who was also a run-heavy team. The Chiefs stopped them. The Chiefs stopped the 49ers in the run, and just, Jimmy G just couldn't, it was an air slinger. So that's the same formula you have to use with the Eagles. You got to stop that run and then make Jalen Hurts play from behind. So it should be a very good Super Bowl. The worst thing I hate is a Super Bowl where it's just lopsided. You get good all that whole year and you work your tail to get to that point, and then you get beaten like 35-4, like back in the 49er days with Joe Montana. I hope the Chiefs, can blow it out. They just not a blow it out type of team. They never been that way. They are I don't know what it is. They're so good, but they will lose the game themselves. But you got a halfway decent running back playing, and also you have Patrick Mahomes, the greatest player of our era, literally. So it should be a good game. Joe Burrow is, that situation is over, and Joe Burrow is going to be great himself. But you only got 115, and that's Patrick Mahomes. And I'm gonna tell you this: you do not want the game come down to Patrick Mahomes in 2 minutes. If you have a minute and a half or 2 minutes, your lead is not safe at all. Because Patrick Mahomes will be surgical with that. So let's go Chiefs. Let's go. Good football. I'm proud to see 2 African Americans to lead the first time in a Super Bowl. That's a beautiful accomplishment. Let's go.